I think, when you take them apart and you look at the export and import data in particular, on one hand, exports surged 3.7%, to whom we don't know, since the rest of the world is fairly slow. And on the other hand, imports dropped 3.7% as a result of these trade tensions. And so that also shows that consumer demand might be a little slack. Consumer spending was up only 1.3%, and the inventory build was fairly large. So you have those types of numbers that could be transitory. There are some houses that are already cutting their expectations for second quarter GDP to below 2%.
Peter, are you as skeptical as Ron seems?
Well, if you take out the government spending from state and local, inventories, and the trade number, growth was 1.3%. That's the weakest since the second quarter of 2013. Now, we're going to get from the things that boosted Q1 GDP, we'll see a reversion in Q2, so we'll have to average the two numbers, and you're still looking at a 2.5% type GDP number.
I don't mean this to sound disrespectful at all, but you can
However,
you can take things out and put them back and
right. Well, that's why I mentioned we're going to average the first two quarters.
My question really is, are the numbers that were reported for this quarter, are they comparable to the ways the numbers have been reported over time? And so it doesn't mean that these numbers are meaningless.
I like to smooth things out because you get lumpiness on a month-to-month basis, you get lumpiness on a quarterly basis. So the second quarter is probably going to have a one handle. So you combine the two, and you're going to have a two handle with growth, and likely the rest of the year, whereas last year you had about 3%. So I do think throughout the rest of the year, averaging this out, you are stepping down in terms of growth.
You got to throw in the towel, Boockvar. Too bleakly on the economy.
It's just the math.
In January, I understood, okay, the stock market was tanking, the government was shut down, the first numbers are bad, but lately, come on, how do you, it looks fine now, doesn't it? I mean, what sign is there out there of a slowdown?
Well, let's listen to what companies have said.
About the U.S.?
About the global economy. Let's look at what semiconductor companies over the last couple of days have said. They've talked about things slowing down. Now, I'm not saying that we're going to recession anytime sooner and that we're crashing. We're just seeing a slower pace of global growth.
What about the U.S.?
The U.S. as well.